The Chair recognizes the gentlelady from the Virgin Islands, Ms. Christensen.
Thank you, and thank you, Chairman Waxman and Markey, for your commitment and leadership on this important issue. It's an honor for me to be on this committee at such a historic time, because the work that we do in this committee, in this Congress, will determine the future of our country for generations. I also want to take the opportunity to thank the President for his commitment to also reducing our dependence on foreign oil and ensuring a better quality of life for everyone in this country and indeed the world. Because as we will discuss in one of the hearings, this effort to provide clean air, reduce the process of climate change, and mitigate the impact of global warming has to be one of international collaboration. We're on the cusp of creating a whole new green economy, a green revolution through increased adoption of renewable energy. A green revolution that's reminiscent of the Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th century. My colleagues and I on the Energy and Environmental Task Force of the Congressional Black Caucus have written to both of you, and I want to reiterate here asking that as we move forward, we ensure that the needs of minority and underserved communities who are not a part and did not benefit in the industrial be fully included in this one. As we support science-based legislation to reduce domestic greenhouse gas emissions to at least 80% below 1990 levels by 2050, we want to see included a serious attempt to address the education, training, and employment of workers who live in inner city, urban, rural, and island communities. We want to see a career pipeline created for low and middle income communities that will not only lead to the much touted green jobs, but to entrepreneurial opportunities in distressed communities, and for educational opportunities at the vocational schools, community colleges, universities that serve rural communities, that serve our territories and racial and ethnic minorities. We also look for an adequate transition for those who work in high-emitting industries to meaningful work in the emerging low-carbon economy. As a representative of an island community and as a representative of the other territories of the United States, it's clear that despite our minimal contribution to greenhouse gas emissions, we stand to be severely impacted by global warming, and so reducing it is vital to our interests and survival. From the loss of coral reefs to the rise of sea levels to the spread of tropical diseases, my colleagues and I are requesting that the special needs of our offshore areas be looked at carefully as we prepare this landmark legislation. The CBC Task Force has also asked that steps be taken to ensure that the cost of this new energy is not prohibitive but affordable to all. It's important to note that energy costs in the island territories that are part of the U.S. family are already among the highest in the nation. At present, provisions that would address affordability are not yet completely written, so I look forward to being involved in that process and to working with you, Chairman Waxman, Chairman Markey, and my other colleagues to examine and discuss the other issues, especially finalizing the details of cap and trade. I look forward to passing comprehensive energy legislation that creates a robust economy that meets the energy needs of today and also the energy needs and environmental needs of people and our planet for generations to come. And I thank you for the opportunity to make an opening statement.
We thank the gentlelady.